Hello, Sagittarius. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your July 2022 mini tarot reading. Let's take a shuffle here and see what's coming up for you. Here we go. Let's see what we have here. Please remember this is a general reading, and if you'd like one just about you, I have included my website down below, www.soulstarbliss.com. And I've also included readings by Judy, JUDIE.com. You can book me at either place, but also the readers on readingsbyjudy.com are also very good. In fact, they do readings. We share readings back and forth for each other, and they're actually very good, so you might want to try that. Also, you might want to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. For those of you who have subscribed and said you're not getting notified, there's a little bell symbol that looks like a little bell. Hit that bell, and that's just for instant notification. That should clear that up for you. I appreciate you letting me know. And if you don't get notified after that, let me know and I'll figure out what's going on. So let's see what's coming up for Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. A great month for manifesting. Ask for what you want. Open to receive it, and in divine time, let it come. Don't be pushy, don't be peeking, here's the bag. Please fill this with money. If I look in there every 10 minutes, I just told the universe I don't believe it's coming. It's definitely, whatever it is you're asking for, I use that as an example. Let it come in divine time, it'll show up. Seems like choices that you made in the past are starting to pay off for you. I'm not sure if that means you changed jobs, you changed the way you think, you changed friends. Something that you changed is bringing you more joy, more bliss, even possibly more money, it looks like. So keep doing what you're doing, and be open to make some more changes, because I feel through the rest of this year, or at least for the next 4 months, making changes and adapting, I guess is a way of putting, especially for work, is going to be real interesting and really prosperous for you. It's almost like you get an aha, like, oh, I got this. This is easy. I can do this. And feeling victory is a feeling, like having gratitude. It's kind of like having an attitude of gratitude. When we get to that point, we get more things to have gratitude for. It's kind of like a snowball effect, and vice versa. If you're negative, you're going to bring more negativity to you. But I don't feel that here. It looks like this is really positive stuff. That here I have the feeling for like at home life, or where you live, where your family is, feeling like a little bit on the outside, but talking about something there is going to change that. Talk has been prominent for every sign, I swear, today, for everybody. And it looks like choices here for you, Sagittarius. You already made choices in the past, but it looks like you're making choices to come together, almost like, signing a contract. Maybe it's a real contract, maybe it's just a verbal contract, maybe it's a handshake, but it looks like talking and working with people to bring them together. The next 3 weeks for you, no, it's 3 months. The next 3 months for you are going to be up and down, but you're going to feel joyful. So it looks like you're going to have a lot of stuff going on. But I feel like the sun cards here, the joy cards here. So, and I do believe joy sometimes, most of the time, is a choice. We can choose to be joyful, or we can choose to not be. But I feel that's what you're working on, and it's going to really pay off for you. Very different time frame here. Not time frame, but very different time. It looks like, like I said, over the next 3 weeks, there's going to be things going up and down. But this is good. This is going to be good for you. You're going to use the strength that you have. And I feel like a leadership. It's like you're going to be contagious. You're going to be happy-go-lucky, and who wants to be around you? Everybody. When they see you successful, they're going to want to have part of that too. But it says that excuses are gone now. It seems like the slump for some of you that you were in, like either last year or the beginning part of this year, that is no more. It's like you've got your mojo going, or you're on a roll, and you're going to see things start falling into place more and more. We can't go back and change what was wrong, which if we learn from it, that's fine. We're going to work with what is left, and what's left here is those wants, wishes, and daydreams that you've kind of put away and kind of waited, and maybe they just, you were too busy doing stuff for others. Now is the time to bring that back out and say, okay, I might have 8 or 9 ideas here, you know, or things that I want to do. You can do one at a time. Take one down, think about it for, oh, I want to be a painter. Okay, I'm going to picture myself painting today. Okay, let's put that up. Here, I want to write a book, or whatever it is you want to do. Focus on it, you know, and put it back up. You can't do all of them at once, but you can do a little bit on each one each day if you wish to. A lot of spirit help around you, a lot of angelic help. And I think you're sensing or feeling that, which is a good thing. And it says preparedness in reverse. Some of you, or if you haven't, you should, it's a way of saying, okay, you know, this just hasn't been working for me. I'm going to think of how I got to where I am today. So play back this movie of where things started going bad and how they progressed and what you're doing to change them. So then you don't walk that walk again. You don't repeat that. It just seems like you've been shown or you've worked on different ways of doing things, and it's really paying off for you. Don't be pushed around by other people or telling you what to do. When their life's falling apart, they don't need to tell you how to run yours, I guess. It says you have been working on and observing things in your own past, and I think your future that you're making the plan for is pretty good. Excuse me. It says holding on to, you know, love or money, any kind of energy, when we hold it really tight, it dissipates or disappears. So I'm not telling you to spend all your money, but, you know, don't worship your checkbook either. You gotta let it flow. Same with love is, you know, you can love it, you know, with your whole heart, but you can't control somebody else. So what I'm saying here is if you can let the energy of love and money flow, you're going to have lots of reasons to celebrate. Looks like change that has already started is going to continue for you. You're going to continue learning. It's like, I don't know if life was boring last year or the first part of this year, but it seems like new things show up for you, especially at work. So you're not doing the same monotonous thing over and over. But of course, we've all had to change and make do, you know, from the past, you know, 2 or 3 years, the way COVID and everything else that was. But I see people going back to work. Like if you were working from home, I feel like you're going to have the opportunity to go back to work or have to go back to work. And those of you that don't want to go physically back to work, you might want to start looking now because there's change in that area along the way rather quickly. It says don't be giving your power away. You should know your value and your worth now. Of the things you know how to do, things that you want to do. It just says it's a time for new beginnings for you. And they've already started. I think they started several months ago. And it looks like you're thinking, oh my gosh, what should I be doing? But it says stand up for yourself. Don't be pushed around by family or by work. It says if you really know what you want to do, make a plan and make it work. I feel like opportunities are going to present themselves. I have the Ace of Pentacles here. And grab them if you want them. If you're looking for work, for instance, tell your friends, you know, and I'm not saying you'd go to work where they are, but a lot of times people hear about work or opportunities that are out there and then they don't say anything because they don't know you're looking for work. I'm using that as an example for whatever it is. You have a lot of spirit help around you. Everything you've learned, especially for the last year, I don't think you're going to repeat. Okay, it's like, okay, I know I don't want to go down that path again, or I don't want to do this path again. So trust your intuition, Sagittarius, because it's really pretty sharp right now. And with that said, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for dropping by, and I'll see you again next month.